Hello fellow kaiju fans. Today I'm going to review something I got from Japan yesterday. It's quite rare actually. Here is UltraSeven Dallie or Darii. So yes, UltraSeven Dallie, we'll just call him Dallie. We'll call him Dallie. Pretty much, he's an X Plus figure. He usually goes for about $150 to probably maybe like $250 almost. There's only one on eBay right now for about $220. No, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe $100. But I surprisingly got mine for very cheap. I got it for about 50 bucks off of a Japanese site. What? But you can probably guess. But anyways, so here's his box. Let's put it over here. Geez, that's a big box. Let's zoom out here. As you can tell, there's the box. It's about like at least 12 inches tall, but maybe 6 to 8 inches wide. There's UltraSeven, looking badass. And here's the back. Nothing too exciting here. Right to the review here. Now, originally this is more of just kind of a kind of like a statue, kind of a statue figure, but I actually fixed it so that he does have some articulation. He's got some articulation. What I did is I got the head, so the head can move. Yeah, I wouldn't move it too often, but you know, you can move it like that. So he's kind of looking over, like, what's over here? That UltraSeven. Come fight me. His hand, his paw, I should say, claw, paw, hand, whatever. It can go 360. Well, at least get in the way. So yeah, you can kind of have him up like that, like he's high-fiving or attacking UltraSeven or Godzilla or whatever. You can kind of go down like that. Just a bit ago, I finally broke the seal in here, so this one can finally move. So at least he can have some movement. Now, certain people are more afraid to mess with their figures. I'm not. I just glue it up if I have to, you know. Yeah. And actually, when I first got it and I was just kind of looking around the head, this tusk here just fell out. I didn't break it off. It just fell on my lap. So had to re-glue it. So if you ever get this figure, beware the tusk here and pinchers. But anyways, so yeah, that's about it. These can you could probably take out. I wouldn't recommend it. Tail doesn't move. But anyways, let's check out the detail here. So he's got really accurate detail. He's got sharp spikes on his chest here. He's got little kind of dots, needle dots. Right up there, see those? Pretty cool. And he's got like kind of, like his mouth, his teeth in there or something. And his evil red eyes. And then let's see his head here. His head. And nice spikes down his back. pretty much he's got these cool 6 arm things. I don't know what they are really. I guess they're arms. There's kind of like little seals on there. See that? Better one right there. You see the seal. I wouldn't recommend breaking them, but if you're daring enough, I guess, I don't know. I wouldn't break them, but you know, if you get like some invisible string, well, you know, clear string, you can tie them around the top of these and kind of have them move. They're pretty bendy. I wouldn't bend them too much, but they, you know, I don't know. A lot of people don't like to mess with the X pluses, but I don't know. I like to mess with the figures. So, anyways, like I was saying, so yeah, he's got about 3 points of articulation I gave him. So yeah, you know, I like to mess with the figures, but so yeah, that's pretty much Dallie there. There's another figure which I think is a bit harder to find. Pretty much it comes with him more kind of standing up with his back curved a bit more down like that. Kind of like that. So he can stand up, and he looks like a kind of like a termite or something. So he can stand up, and when he's standing up, these are more down here. He looks even cooler, but I thought that was this one, but oh well. He's still pretty cool. Not pretty cool, he's awesome. But anyways, so I'll get right into the history here. And I'm pretty good at the history of this figure, or the monster. Pretty much how it goes is he's a space parasite, and originally he's not this big. He's like, you know, like a grain of sand or something. And he pretty much inhabits this flower. And this young girl, you know, she likes flowers, so she goes and sniffs it, and well, inhales little Dallie here. He goes inside her and possesses her, feeds on her blood. So in a way, he's kind of like a space vampire. Well, you know, he's not glittering or anything. He's actually a vampire. So pretty much, Ultraman and his science group, I can't remember what they're called, they have to cure her, and they create a vaccine which doesn't seem to work. So UltraSeven, I should say, sorry, he shrinks down for the very first time ever in the Ultra series. I think it's the only time too. Not sure, don't quote me on that. He shrinks down and goes inside the girl to fight the deadly Dallie. Anyways, and so he goes in and fights Dallie, and the scientists inject her again with this new antidote, and it ends up like coating UltraSeven, and he like absorbs it, and then he like sprays it on Dallie, and well, kills him. So yes, that's pretty much the history there. Dallie's powers, pretty much his powers are that he can possess an individual. The girl, actually, I saw not a clip, but like a picture online of the girl. She pretty much shoots out this kind of mist that possesses, well, doesn't possess, but like steals life force or blood or something like that from people. So they have to restrain her. But he doesn't really shoot. I think he shoots some of the mist, but he also shoots this foam stuff, I guess. Kind of like bubbly soap stuff. I think. I haven't seen that, so I'm gonna try and buy a UltraSeven complete series on this one site, and I'll sit down and watch it. I think it's dubbed too, which is kind of cool. Anyways, and then so yeah, that's his powers. So he's a pretty nasty monster. I'd be careful if you go outside and start smelling the flowers. He may be there, watching and waiting. Anyways, so let's get to finally the size comparisons. He's about 10 inches long by about 3 to 4.5, well, about 4 inches. Let's see, here we go. Here is my favorite UltraSeven. I don't think it's a kaiju. I don't know what they call robots, but enemy. Tom. I don't know what to say about the size comparison in that. Looks sort of alright, I guess. Well, he is, this isn't really right either way it goes. I mean, he's a germ. Well, he's not a germ, he's a parasite. Let's try, let's try Pandan. I got Pandan here. Pandan. Again, it doesn't really matter, but for all intents and purposes, this is a pretty good sizing. So then when he, jumps up, you can kind of be like, okay, that's goofing around here. Let's try Godzilla here, different Godzilla, 68 Godzilla. Oop, well, we got 2 minutes left here. Yeah, that looks really good. Let's try just a few more here. Just kind of giving you an idea of what he kind of sizes up with. There's Anguirus. So yeah, we'll do one more here. Here is, I don't have the original UltraSeven, but I do have Ultraman Hayata. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of scary. And he could easily just kind of stupid. Kind of go. Anyways. Okay, well. So yeah, that's my review. Paint job are great. Detail amazing. Articulation, well, it's X+, it's not supposed to be really articulate, it's more of a statue, but I give it an articulation, so I give it, well, not next week, but coming up, I'm going to have a 3-parter series of reviews containing the Sota line of Nightmares of Lovecraft. So I'm going to first review Cthulhu here, Pickman's model, the ghoul, and finally Dagon. So stay tuned and have a wonderful day.